Hey everyone, today we are checking out the latest Patreon Alpha build in Combat Pilot, the upcoming Pacific World War II combat flight simulator. While most of us spend our free time simming in games that were originally developed in the 90s or the early 2000s, the Combat Pilot team is hard at work in trying to bring this genre into the modern age, and that is why this video, though short, is one of the more exciting ones. We get to peer into a portal to see a glimpse of what the future looks like. See what the next generation of flight sims are going to be like. If this is your first time here, this channel focuses on multiplayer sim gameplay. So if you're into that, please subscribe. First things first, please note that this is an alpha and it's for the Patreon donors only. Additionally, let me also say that I have avoided covering these Patreon updates in videos because I just assumed it wasn't kosher, but the developer said this was okay, so here we go. This is the first update that the Combat Pilot team has made to their playable alpha build since their initial build they showed last year in Las Vegas. Overall, my reaction is that I am quite pleased with how things are looking. When we interviewed Jason, the executive producer, when Combat Pilot was first announced, said it took about 5 years to make a combat flight sim. This was in September 2023, and now we are in September 2025. It's been 2 years since then, and the game more or less looks like where you would expect a new project to be. Last year, when we first saw Combat Pilot, it looked really bare bones, but with this update, we are starting to see signs of life, that this is shaping up to be a game. Shadows are being introduced. There is an in-game menu that is hinting that this project will sprawl out. There is a functional key mapper now, and the in-game world is starting to look like a world. There is incredible lighting, the waves and water. Man, the water really has some texture to it. It's not one giant universal surface, but a landscape of its own. Along with this update, Combat Pilot has introduced a more built-out flight model. While I talk over what has been done, I will do some maneuvers so you can get a sense of how the initial flight model is shaping up. Back in January, there was a Patreon update to highlight the last 2 years worth of work on the flight model. The Combat Pilot team was unable to find flight engine technology that satisfied all of their needs. They needed something that could be mathematically efficient, optimized, and suitable for multiplayer, and with a flexible tick rate that matched the in-game clock that was suitable for a World War II simulation. So with nothing on the market, they built it. They built their own flight model engine called Entropy FM. Their ambition is to have a flight model physics engine model both hard and soft body physics for the plane's damage and structural models. Hard body physics is what we are currently used to, like rigid things braking, suspension, or other moving parts operating through mechanisms that permit said motion. Soft body physics is plastic deformation. Parts change shapes based on forces that are applied to it. These parts that lose their original shape may or may not work, like how a car looks after a front-end collision. This made me think of nuclear option with how the planes deform as they take hits. They are building this to be supported by multi-threading day one and keeping the door open for allowing flexibility to their multiplayer architecture. Along with that, the flight model engine also handles the airplane engines. Each stage of the engine is being modeled separately, such as the intake, supercharger, intercooler, propeller, etc. This all will sustain and support a better damage model. In this January Patreon update, they talked about wanting to be the first proper depiction of aeroelasticity in a World War II combat flight sim. They also hinted toward physics and particle effects that can be pushed to elevate the genre. Think about blood, oil, or glass shattering. The damage model is not in this alpha, but the first flight model governed by the new Entropy FM system is. So while not done, we are starting to see meat develop on the bones of this game. On the whole, I was relieved to see this update. They seem to be tackling the big problems and trying to build solutions that are going to support their overall ambition and are showing some visible results. The pace of it all is also really reassuring. To give a sense of scale, modules in DCS take multiple years from announcement to launch, and this is to just release a plane in a game that already exists. I suspect that Combat Pilot will need another couple of years, and that's fine. They are building out an entire world, along with that, the underlying mechanics that govern it, like a flight model engine, while embracing modern technologies like multi-threading. Good things take time, and Combat Pilot is starting to show some real signs of life, and that's a good thing. In general, if this project did not exist, I think I would not be as tuned in on simming, but it does, and it's the light at the end of the tunnel for me. My hope and bet is that this is one of the games that will really help the genre move forward, help us get out of this dark age, so to speak. So with that, I would love to hear reactions below. This is one of the titles that I am most excited for, and I'm eager to get the word out. Where is your head at? Is this update one that is keeping you leaned in? Let me know below, and if you would like to help, please subscribe. Thank you.